Welcome back to the Old Road, a place where Lucille spent almost 60 years running a legendary business until the interstate passed her by. Today, there's some new technology and some very fundamental ones. There are places that have been lovingly, painstakingly restored over the years. Others are slowly crumbling into the Texas clay. Some manage to stay somewhere in between. You pay your respects and you move on. There are fun, whimsical things along the way, and some that are just plain scary. The Cadillac Ranch is a microcosm of Route 66. It changes pretty much by the hour. Welcome to Glen Rio, the last stop in Texas. It's a ghost town, home to nothing but rattlesnakes and wild dogs for many, many years. Abandoned stores, restaurants, motels, sage bushes are its biggest demographic. But 10 years later, something's changed. Somebody's moved back in.
Luckily got this place because the ranch that we work for owns it, and that was the deal. We work for them and get this place and still pay us, and so it's been good for us with a lot of work. Like I said, the snakes, there's no telling how many snakes we've killed off this place, and the junk we've hauled off of it. But it's gonna be nice. We got roping arena, and that's a big thing. We have to have one of them to practice, and so we can stay sharp for the rodeos. And another reason I come back here is just that's where my partner is, and it's hard if you're not with your partner all the time to practice. And these rodeos and ropings out here, they're tough, you know, and so that's a lot of the reason we're here at this place, and like I said, work mainly.
In 1999, I was working for a place called Cliff Finley's. I was their used car manager in Bullhead City, Laughlin, Nevada. It just got promoted to doing all the used cars for Mr. Finley, who has like 31 dealerships, something like that, I think. Terry, my other half, and I, you got to remember, from 94 on, kept traveling back and forth Route 66, and we've seen the twin arrows slowly disappear and different things. And we always liked Route 66 because me as a boy, my parents are all from Oak Park, Chicago. Dad was a prison guard in Joliet, and of course, we traveled this all the time to see my grandparents who lived in California. So it was you know, it was a route well traveled by our family, I guess you could say. And my first one of this was I was in Florida, and I was actually retired playing golf every day, and I seen the Blue Swallow been for sale for about a year and a half. So the wife and I, we flew up and we looked at it, met Dale and Hilda, very nice people and everything. They started remodeling it. Dale put in 1938 dial-up phones and everything. He got a Silas Avery Award in 2003 for his phones and what he did, but I don't think they had any idea what they had in the Blue Swallow. They just didn't work it, didn't do it. And me, the hint, remember I said earlier in 1999, used car manager, used car salesman. That's the type of person that should own the Blue Swallow with something famous, because you got to have that friendly atmosphere to the people. Let them know what you have. A little salesmanship, fix it up like the wife and I did. And the Blue Swallow was always famous. It just wasn't a place anybody really wanted to stay. They wanted to come here. They thought it was a museum to take pictures, but not to make it profitable so anybody could do any money out of it. And I thought the Blue Swallow should be profitable so a guy could make a living at it too. 5 years from now, I'd like to see the Blue Swallow for I could be enjoying the grandkids, and I have a nice manager for me, and we're sold out every day for 5-6 months out of the year. If you want to know the truth, I'm 63 years old, and I figure I got about 4 or 5 good more years out of me. But then I'd like to, you know, see it self-sufficient. I'd like one of our kids or somebody that has mine and my wife's enthusiasm and cleanliness, and how we keep it so friendly, and why we got it rated so friendly and clean and everything, that could sort of take over.